What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia, reading from a new space. We're just getting it all cleansed up here. I'm so happy to be back reading for our collective. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I had an amazing trip, and yeah, I hope y'all are staying super cool wherever you are. I know it's super hot here. We're going through a little bit of a heat wave, so please do not mind the slight hum in the background. I need the air on, okay? Let's ring the sound bowl. We'll call in spirit, and then we'll get your reading. Here we go. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, let's start our reading with an angel number, master number, number synchronicity, whatever you want to call it. Let's see what's coming up for you. Ooh, we have 1212, persistence. Okay, so there's a shift. There's feelings of enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experiences. I love seeing this for y'all. It says, oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. What? I love that. I love that for us. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have 0220. Okay. Act on your idea. Realistic and practical approach to your goals. Divine timing, ambition, cooperation, discipline. Okay. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. All right, this is a shift, new experiences, new things coming in. It's reminding us to act on our ideas. Could be an epic romance. Yeah, amazing. Okay, so far so good. I love this energy. Let's just get one of these energy oracle cards as well, just to kind of see what the vibe is. I love this for us already, though. What do we have? Community. All right, community, love that. Some of you are out spending time with friends, loved ones, barbecues, things of that nature. It is the July 4th. Happy Independence to our American friends. A happy Canada Day to our Canadian friends. We had that last weekend. Yeah, let's see what else we have here. Cornucopia. So a lot of time spent outside. You know, meeting people, meeting friends, gatherings, things like that. Cornucopia is a beautiful energy as well, abundance. Okay, and then we also have walking away. So, you know what it's basically showing me here is that, you know, you have decided to obviously leave the things that are no longer working for you. We get that theme a lot. A lot of y'all have grown. I recently got a comment on one of my last reading, and someone was like, "You've changed," and I took that as like, you know, I took it as a compliment, like, yeah, thank you, I have changed, but I know it wasn't really meant that way, because you know what, I've been growing right alongside our collective as well, and the readings and the themes and all of that has changed. We started out basically as like a twin flame type channel here, and we have grown together. A lot of the focus, a lot of the shift has gone from being on maybe divine masculine and readings like that. What is the other person up to? And you know, it's really changed to what do I need to know? What am I up to? You know, a lot of our tribe has taken the focus away from the other person and brought it back onto the self, which has been an incredible journey that I've been witnessing with y'all of self-love, self-respect, self-care, being all about you in the best way. So this has caused a tremendous shift for our collective, right? And I'm really happy that y'all have changed. I've changed, you've changed, we've all changed. The kinds of readings that you're clicking on, that's changed as well. I can even see it in the analytics. And why am I bringing this up? Because this is what is bringing in these new themes that we're getting of growth, of abundance, walking away from the things that you just no longer serving us, right? Really paying attention to what we pay attention to, like where does our energy go? And when we become conscious of that flow, that energy, what we're putting our focus on, then, you know, we can adjust it, and we start focusing on the things that we desire in our world, rather than the things that just aren't working out. And therefore this shift takes place, right? So this is what we're reading on, a shift that has taken place. It's a new vibe for our tribe, and I'm here for it. Okay, so I just needed to read the overall vibe of where we were. So what are the tarot messages here, please, for our beautiful collective? There's no, you know, this is just the direction. This is what Spirit wants us to know. I'm not asking any specific questions. We're just seeing what's coming out to get a read on where we are. Okay, my deck is upside down. That's fine. That's fine. And this is really reflecting the vibe too. We have the Hermit energy, okay? The Hermit energy. Some of y'all are Virgos, but it doesn't really, you don't have to be Virgo. We're just kind of in this vibe of going within, figuring out what it is that makes us happy, what it is that we're here to do, you know, really connecting with our inner self, our higher self, spirit, the universe, ancestors, angels, guides, whatever name you want to put on a higher power. You're really going within to see the light. So what is really awesome and strong about the Hermit energy? I know sometimes people can see it and think about the word and the meaning of like what a hermit is, right? Somebody who's just like isolated and on their own, you know. And sometimes we can think, oh, well, that must be really lonely. But this is not the case with the Hermit here in the tarot. This is somebody who chooses to go off on their own because they need to learn. They become wise. They go within. They learn their lessons, right? So for a first major arcana energy, I know we started off by saying you're out in the community, maybe, you know, having barbecues, being with friends, being outside, going to the beach, whatever you're doing. Okay, it's summertime. We're out and about, right? But the Hermit is still like somebody who takes space for themselves, okay? And it's also a very strong vibe of like, look, I know what I like. I know what is good for me. I know, you know what I want, where I want to go, that kind of a thing. No one can tell me anything. I don't care about what other people think. I do things on my own. You know, it's a very independent energy, and it's a little bit different than that Nine of Pentacles that we would sometimes see for the independence. It's more like, you know what, I used to care about what other people think, and now I don't give a shit. Like, you know, that kind of a vibe. And there's a knowing when you're in that energy that you will attract the type of people, places, experiences that are on your same vibration, and there's no need to really even worry about what other people think anyways, right? Like, okay, so there's a lot of strength, a lot of wisdom that has taken place, right, within you, and you've grown and you've changed, and guess what? It is not a bad thing, okay? It is not a bad thing. We have the Four of Wands. Look at this. This is overall happiness and contentment. I gotta tell you, does the Four of Wands indicate partnership, epic romances, engagements, things like that? Yes. But it also, first, like the original vibe of the Four of Wands, if you are studying tarot, it really speaks to having a sense of stability, feeling very hopeful, very optimistic, feeling like you've got this. You have a strong foundation in which to build upon. There's a happy home life here. So, you know, you're happy on your own. And this is what it's looking like to me, okay? Whoever's reading this is, I mean, it is for our collective, but it's the strongest vibe, right? You have learned to be very independent. You have just become very happy. Now, the shift is maybe at one point in time, maybe when we even started hanging out with each other or reading for one another, there could have been a feeling of longing for that other person, right? Longing for, maybe it was an ex-partner, maybe it was divine counterpart, maybe it was twin flame, soulmate, whatever that was. And I really want to talk about this because this is the growth that I've seen, right, in our collective. And I'm not throwing shade at anybody who's still really, truly missing a divine counterpart or a twin or a soulmate. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the overall focus has gone to the self. There's no more feelings of neediness, okay? And I know people don't want to hear that. Well, some people don't, but you know, if you're on this growth journey, on the glow up journey, on the change, you know, the shift, then you don't mind because you can recognize where you were, okay? And you were perhaps in this space of like, I need to have my counterpart. I need to have this person in my life. And it was really coming, you know, having that person wasn't going to fix everything for you. And I feel like that was a huge revelation, right? You've been starting to pour into yourself that space that was perhaps empty and what was making you feel perhaps lonely or longing for that person to come, you know, magically make everything better. But that's not the way it's going to work. Okay. I don't care who gets mad at it, if you're triggered or what. I mean, you know, it's just not going to work that way. Okay. You could have that person come into your life and you would still, they're not going to fix everything, right? You've got to be whole on your own before you can even truly experience the joys of a divine counterpart situation, okay, of union, let's say, okay? And this, why am I talking about that? Okay, I know there's not a lot of cards out on the table, but this is something that is happening, right? And it's not just our collective, it's, you know, the collective as a whole, okay? People are becoming more aware of, you know, the lessons that they need to learn individually, okay, rather than just focusing on someone else, okay? So that's where we are. Now, I'm bringing all of that up because with the Hermit and the Four of Wands coming up, it's like you're happy on your own. You're feeling good with where you're at. You're starting to be very comfortable, right? And you've already started to fill that space, that emptiness, right, that you were once feeling. And what is awesome about that is, you know, you really are drawing in perhaps this, you know, epic romance, okay, that's coming through, because you're coming from a space of feeling healed and whole on your own, right? Not giving a crap about, you know, what other people are thinking or what other people are doing, you know, that kind of an energy, right? Now, side note, okay, we are still going to spill the tea over here. I mean, it's still fun. It is still, you know, I love doing readings. I love the drama. I love getting into it. Though it's fun. What is the other person up to? Kind of a read. But we're doing serious talk here. Okay, we're doing real serious talk, and y'all have grown, right? Y'all have grown. So let's move on and see what other messages want to come out for our beautiful collective. I love seeing that y'all are feeling stable these days. Look at this, Five of Pentacles. I need to know why. Five of Pentacles. Maybe there's a little bit of a financial pinch. Oh my goodness, our times are freaking tough these days. My gosh, the economy is in a freaking whatever. I don't even, like, money is an energy, okay, and a lot of readers don't want to talk about money either, but we need money. It's an energy, and we need money to live, right? So some of you, your attitude is really awesome, okay? You're feeling like stable, but you still could be feeling a little bit of a financial crunch, not gonna lie, okay? Let's see, and you may have some good ideas here, okay? We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And it's funny because I said good ideas, right? And usually the Ace of Swords in the upright speaks to clarity, ideas, you know, knowing what to do, like going after it. And this is another theme that's coming up. It says act on your idea. Okay, you have the benefit of good fortune if you use your wise judgment, which you have, okay? You can do anything, okay? So in this place, you know, you can reach these new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern happening in your world, okay? The seeds that you plant will grow. Okay, so this is coming up just to let me know kind of where you might be right now. There might be some financial struggles going on, or things are getting really tight. I mean, the freaking cost of everything is like doubled. Okay, I'm talking housing, groceries, life, gas. I mean, everything is so freaking high right now. And, you know, the living wage, you know, has not been adjusted. I mean, you know, being a wage slave is, it's hard, right? It's hard, okay? The system was not designed for people like you and me. I'll tell you that, okay? But what I see here is it's a message that says, you know, you aren't going to fail is basically what I'm seeing here. If you have an idea, perhaps maybe it's going out to get a different line of work, or maybe it's I'm going to start an Etsy shop, or I'm going to start a channel, or I'm going to do this and that. I'll tell you one thing, YouTube, and I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for this or not, probably not, but I mean, they don't pay very well. I'm seeing a lot of creators have to go out and find other work. Your content creation, I mean, is just kind of going down unless you're like some super viral person or whatever out there, very influential, whatever. But your average person, even within the tarot reading communities, you might see them going out and getting other jobs, you know, things like that. And not just that, like everybody's kind of feeling the same crunch. But Spirit's basically saying, like, you might not feel like it's a good idea to take a risk at the moment on something new, but you need to act on your idea because there's divine timing. You know, divine timing is at work and luck is on your side here is what I'm seeing. So the message is to go after it. It's not a bad idea. I feel like you may... yeah, why? Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like some of you are worried. What have you invested? Have you all invested in something here? I'm getting two knights, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Something has changed very quickly for you. I'm getting a lot of finances here. And some of you are worried. Yeah, okay. I mean, this makes sense. There's a little bit of worry, a little bit of fear around, you know, I'm specifically maybe somebody's worried about losing their house or losing an investment, something that they've put their money into. The last time you followed an idea, I feel like things have changed very, very quickly. And so you've got your guard up, not wanting to kind of waver because you are stable, you're stable, but maybe you're feeling the crunch, okay? I'm hearing a little bit of debt here. Maybe you're going into a little bit of debt right now. I'm getting a lot of finances here. Hold on. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Look, if you just continue to, okay, this is it. There's a lot of worry here. We have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Some of you specifically with the walking away energy could be feeling like you need to completely walk away from maybe one line of work or one bad investment, something like that in order to pursue the new idea. Now we have you very much worried, a little bit paranoid. Oh shit, what if it all falls apart? The last time it didn't really work or something like that. The Spirit's telling you to keep optimistic here. With the Three of Wands, you, like I said, your luck is churning, right? We have the cornucopia energy, that's abundant energy. It's almost like we got to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves, because I know I've said this many, many times in the past, but sometimes our fears and our thoughts and all of the what if, you know, those can kind of get in our way. And we need to remind ourselves that, you know, Spirit's got our back. We're not really going to, you know, we're not going to fall. Let's just put it that way. We're not going to fall. So your advice here is to continue to work on whatever that is. If it's a special skill, an art, a craft, or whatever, I mean, a special skill that you have, a talent and ability, like continue to put the work in. You will see some positive movement forward here with the 8 of Wands. Just continue doing the work. Put your head down, do the work, and you will see positive results coming through to you. And I feel like you're not gonna have to wait as long as maybe you thought you would to see some of those results. Okay, I have the 10 of Wands coming up in the reverse, which is also a good sign. This lets me know that, you know, some of the stress or some of the burden, some of these worries are going to fall away. Okay, they are going to fall away. And you know, again, it's not like, I don't want to say that this is necessarily a bad reading, or we're talking about some difficult stuff here, some financial problems perhaps for some of you, or just feeling like things aren't getting off the ground or whatever, right? I'm not going to reiterate what I was just talking about, but other than that, like you feel like you're on solid ground. Okay, you do feel okay. You are kind of going your own way, carving out your new path, your new future. Okay, so you know, it feels like we've just hit a little bit of a bump in the road, or perhaps a little bit of doubt, a little bit of fears crept in, but just remain practical. Keep putting in the work that you're doing, or keep, you know, focusing, right? Keep your attention going to the place that you want to see things grow, right? You know, energy grows where attention flows. I want to say that, okay? And I do see a big transformation coming through. So Spirit, what can we look forward to? Can we get a little bit of inspiration, or what we can look forward to as we continue to put the work in here, acting on your ideas, being persistent, okay? Especially if you see those numbers 1212 or 0220 or any combination of the two, which kind of makes sense. Zeros are new beginnings. I'm actually reading this on the new moon energy, okay, in the new moon completely. And so, wait, yeah, new moon in Cancer, right? So new moon in Cancer. And 1212, zeros are new beginnings, okay? That space where we come up with an idea. Ones are acting on the inspiration, okay? And 2 is kind of getting the steps, like laying out the steps forward, right? So we're making progress, okay? We're at the beginning of something new. And it is very transformative, and it can be a little bit scary, right? A little bit scary. So is there anything that we can look forward to? We have the Knight of Pentacles, all right? Sometimes for me, the Knight of Pentacles can be a little bit of a frustrating energy, only because we want things to move faster than what they're doing. But with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is like slow progress and meaningful change, putting in the practical work, dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's, that by time we get this idea rolling, or we get this thing off the ground, it's going to be something that lasts for, I don't want to say forever, but it's going to be something stable, okay, that you can depend on. There's a commitment here. We have the Queen of Wands. All right, just continue going slow. You don't want to burn out with the Queen of Wands energy. That is a specific message. Follow your heart, follow that bliss. You know, you've really got this, okay? You really got this. Now, I know I actually did not touch on this epic romance situation, because the message, that was not the message that came through for this particular reading the strongest. This reading was more of an encouragement to keep going, keep working on, just keep putting the work in. You're definitely on the right track, okay? You're definitely on the right track. Yeah, you've got this. This is like a you've got this type of a reading here, okay? So I'm actually going to go ahead and take some affirmations, and then because it's been so long, and because we love the tea and the drama, and that stuff is still fun, I will come back with, you know, what's going on, or who's in your energy, and what do they want kind of a reading, if y'all are interested in that, okay? But yeah, I mean, those are still fun, and I'm going to still put those readings out because everyone loves them. They say that they don't, and then they get the highest views. Okay, it is what it is. It's like the bread and butter of any tarot reading, or sorry, tarot channel. We have to have the love readings. Okay, so here we go. What are your affirmations? What is this one? Fell out. Look at this. I love this one. My income is constantly increasing. Okay. State it loud. Put it out into the universe, and you will be in that vibration. My income is constantly increasing, not increasing tomorrow or the next day or down the line. When I do this, then it will. No, constantly, always, right now, it's happening. My income is constantly increasing. I begin now today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. Here it is, okay? If you want to lock it in to remember, type it in the comments, claim it. I begin today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity, all right? So let's get one more for my loves here who are on this vibe. It is safe to look within, okay? I feel like that's where you've been. If it's not where you've been, it's where you're headed. Honestly, it is the only major arcana that came up, and that is the Hermit, which we did speak extensively about, okay? It is safe for you to look in. If you haven't been doing that, that is the message coming through from your higher self, from spirit. It's time to do that inner work, okay? As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. And that's just it, right? We talked about how you just don't give a shit anymore, or you're meant to be at that state, okay, where you just don't care what other people think, and it's not like you're an a-hole. It's just, you are just being authentic and truthful to yourself and really discovering what your own thoughts and ideas and, beliefs and all that, and you're living authentically and in honoring the self. So it's very beautiful, okay? I love this reading for you. If you resonated with it, please let me know by liking, dropping a comment. I freaking love you guys so much. I'm going to be back with regular content again. And I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you who are still here, who are still on the vibe, who are still part of our amazing Good Vibe tribe. Thank you. Thank you. If you're new and this is our first time reading together, you can just join us for free if you'd like to. We'd love to have you here with us reading. All you got to do is subscribe, y'all. It is free to do, okay? I am sending you so much love, and I hope to read for you again soon. Take care.
I got my wish, for sure when it's all done. She said she was beautiful.